Hello, everybody. Laura back again. And I don't know how everything got so confused, but my schedule just kept changing and changing. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just going to do it tonight after saying I wasn't going to do it because the schedule changed again. Schedule changed, schedule changed, schedule changed. Ah! Excuse me. Well, I have almost got my duvet cover done. I have just a little bit more work I got to do on it. Hi, Sue. Thank you for being here. Whoa, almost knocked my water over. So I'm still, whoops, don't need that. I'm still working on this. I get a little bit done every day, twice a day in most cases. All right. I had a big knot the last, oh, I still have a big mess. Not per se a knot. Not per se a knot. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you for being here. All right, what did I do? Oh, I lost my, ugh, I got a knot. A knot, I got another knot. It falls out of my bag when I'm on the bus, and then it scoots around on the dirty floor. Does not help the situation. My eyes are still recovering from my eye appointment today. Oh, well, if you have any misspelling errors, we'll know why, right? Oh boy. Anyway, um, so yeah, my schedule just kept changing and altering, and I'm like, fine. I'm just going to go ahead and do it tonight. So I did the best I could, and I didn't realize that I had set it for yesterday on Stream Stream StreamYard. StreamYard? Yeah, StreamYard. Uh, or I would have changed that when I canceled it, but I didn't realize what day I'd set it for. So I got on, and it's like, your time for your live is over, and I'm like, uh-oh. Hi, Lynette. Thank you for being here. I've got my hair down. I've still got a little curl left. Hope the appointment went well for Celestial Rogue. Oh, and I did take my pill at 6 o'clock. Yep, I did. I haven't eaten anything hot since, oh, last night. That's why my tongue hurts. I burnt it last night. Just sort of forgot, that's all. Oh, I burn my tongue at least once a week. Okay, what am I still on? I am still working on the second row of the pattern. Okay, so chain two. But other than that, it was a good weekend. And oh, all my untangling not mess is about to become more mess. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to lose my picture. Oh, nice. It's got me all lit up now. So, yeah, I mean, I had a good weekend. I got my shopping done. And so that was all good. And I have almost finished going through my clothes in my closets to get that plan accomplished. I only got one job applied for. I was supposed to do four. I got one done. I said I would try to do two more the rest of this month. And then she said, "Well, what about this?" And I went, "Oh, I completely forgot." I think I remember writing it down. I don't think I ever saw it again, which is why I forgot. Or maybe I wrote it down. Oh, I bet you I know what I did. I'll bet I wrote it down on my personal stuff and I never pulled it out again to look at it. I swear I saw it once. Anyway, not important. I'll figure one out on my own. Suzanne, it was both good and bad. The good in my eye is my eye pressure is currently stable, but what little eyesight I had left did a big drop of the limited vision disappearing more rapidly than expected. Did a big drop of the, oh, I get it now. Took me a second. All right, you, where you going? Come on. I'm not supposed to show that on the video. Go to the chair. Go to the chair. Get down. I don't want to hurt you. She sat on the arm of my chair the whole time I was eating dinner and getting enough food in me to feel full finally. Prayer's vision is so important these days. Yes, it is. That is true. Oh, excuse me. Darn it. Anyhow, so I haven't heard back on the job I did apply for, but I'm going to go there tomorrow, and I will ask, and we will see what my answer is. But other than that, I'm just so basically, is that the only one left? Only one thing left of the sight in my left eye is the lit eye chart. Oh, Sue. I'm sorry, honey. My doctor was a little unhappy with my blood pressure this morning. We had to take it 3 times. She's like, it's still a little high. The eye chart board without the letters. Yeah. Well, I'd rather see it lower. I'm like, I take your, she'll probably increase my my medicine because even though I did not have high blood pressure, it I've gained weight, and so uh, I I wouldn't be surprised if she increases it. But then we're going to have the problem on the other side, and that's going to be I'm going to start getting dizzy and fainting because I'm going to start losing weight. I've already got this in my plan to lose the weight anyway. So because she's going to worry about things and get on my case about things, I already know what I'm going to say. Well, I'm already going to lose the weight anyhow, so yeah, I'm sorry, Sue. That's not fair. Even though you have had issues there your whole life, it's still not fair that it should go down that fast. Anyway, Venus, you can't be up here. Good girl. Go lay down. Go lay down. I mean, lay down. She's already over there. I'm telling her, go lay down. What's the matter with my mom? She's lost her mind. Yes, I have. Oh, look at you sitting on the arm of the chair, you sweet girl. Oh, I got rid of the knot. Yay! I keep telling them that I'll just memorize the eye charts and then at least in my life I'll see 2020. Hello, Janice. Thank you for being here. I'm still working on my tank top. It's actually coming along really, really well. Or should I say along? Doctors these days aren't happy with your blood pressure until you're half asleep. It used to be acknowledged that blood pressure needs to rise a little due to hardening of arteries as we age. Yeah, well, she's just trying to keep my kidneys from blowing. But I did gain weight, so it's partially my fault because I was like, wow. When I saw my weight, I'm like, yeah, I gained. I looked at it and I said, oh, I gained some weight. It's about 10 pounds more than I should weigh. So, but that's okay. I don't know what I'm going to do. Honestly, I can't seem to, I'm so tired all the time. I can't seem to do anything at home for myself anymore. I vacuum when I have to. I change the sheets when I have to. I do laundry when I have to. I feed the cat when I have to. Sorry, cat, I forgot to feed you tonight. And it just gets, no, I'm supposed to be applying for jobs. Well, I'm like, finding the jobs is the problem. I can't find any jobs that I want to do, that I don't have to stand for a long time or be on my feet for a long time, or, those places where you can't sit down. I can't get it to go back. Okay, that's all right. All right. My body in pain reminds me of my weight gain. Yeah, well, I agree with that too. Especially when my knees have been acting up a little bit lately. And I look at my tummy and I'm like, oh yeah, I so have to get back to the eating the right way here. I know what I'm doing wrong, and it's that time of the year, and I've gained enough weight, so it's time to go back to doing it right. So it's time to go back to doing it right. And oh, back to the problem. I don't want to work full time, and all the jobs that I find that are even close to what I want to do, they want full time. So I'm like, am I supposed to? Should I just be applying for full time jobs? Oh no, you should call in advance and find out if they're willing to work with you on the hours because of your issues. And I'm like, why in the world would they even look at my resume and or my application if I call in advance and ask them if they'd work with me on the hours? Basically, that just tells them throw that one in the trash, doesn't it? Uh, and I was trying to explain that I can't work full time because you have to add. I wish it will start cooling down soon. I'm itching to start creating. I understand that. Um, I need to get my duvet finished. I think I figured out how to solve it, how to solve the problem I'm having. I think I figured it out. Now I just need to do it. Hi, Venus. But forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was telling her this is why I can't work full time because if I'm supposed to be at work here, say it's 8:30 in the morning, okay? So then I've got to add an hour for waiting for the bus, getting picked up by the bus, and getting dropped off by the bus. And that's on a good day. Okay. So if I've got to be at work at 8:30, that means I'm waiting for the bus by 7:30, more or less. And then um, before that, I have to give myself at least an hour and a half to 2 hours so I don't rush around forget things that I might need, rush around and trip and fall, lose my balance because I'm moving too quickly, all that good stuff that can get in my way. Suddenly get dizzy because I'm hungry and I haven't made it to the kitchen yet. And all these things are possibilities in my life. Um, so I try to give myself an hour and a half to 2 hours. So, okay, now if I've got to be at work at 8:30, start work at 8:30. Now I'm waiting for the bus at 7:30. Now 2 hours before that, that's 5:30. I'm a night owl. How am I supposed to get up at 5:30 in the morning when I can't fall asleep until 1:32 in the morning? I'm supposed to get up at 5:30 in the morning so that I can be ready and wait for my bus and have all my stuff together and not get hurt. I'm just like, and then you have to wait. Then you have to count all the hours on the other side. Okay. So, and this is if I don't have an appointment. At the end of my day shift, say 8:30 to, so let's say 8:30 to 4. So it'll be 8:30 to 4:30, half an hour for lunch. So it's not even 8 hours. Okay. So it's 7.5 hours, unless I go to 5. Then it would be, anyway, I'm messing things up. But anyway, so say I get off at 4:30. Um, then I have to wait between 4:30 and 5:30 for the bus. That I have to give the bus, waiting for the bus and being on the bus and getting dropped off by the bus. I have to give it an hour. So I'm not going to get home until after 5:30. That means I've been up for 12 hours already. and it's almost time to go to bed. And I don't go to sleep that early, even with my pills. If I take my pills, I'm going to sleep for 4 hours, maybe six. There's no way. There's just no way. I'm just like, I can't work a standard regular 8 hour day, and this is why. And she's like, yeah, I think you're right. I think the transportation is going to be your biggest problem. Like, I know it is. And I'm like, and then I get home and I'm exhausted and I still have to do laundry and I still have to, take care of myself in other ways and, do my dishes. And it's like, forget ever getting anything accomplished. I'm not if I have to go to bed so I can be up at 5:30 in the morning. Even for a normal person, that is difficult. See, but you got to bake in that extra hour for the bus rides, the best part of things on both sides. And if I have an appointment and I like have an appointment in the morning, say, so I go to my appointment first, which is an hour for the bus, and then my appointment, and then it's another hour for the bus, and then going to work, and then trying to work as many hours as I can, and probably not getting to eat lunch, which I can't do because I'm vegan and diabetic. So either way, I still can't not eat. I'm just like, I got to figure out something else. I need some kind of work from home. So I started working on that. And all of them want, almost all of them. I found a couple that were part time. Um, but she's like, ooh, this one for the school district would be good. It's full time. They don't want an administrative assistant or a building, I think they call them building assistant. They don't want a building assistant who can't work for 8 hours every day, which is better than the one job that I thought I would actually enjoy. And that one was being the dispatcher, being being the dispatcher, receptionist, administrative assistant, whatever you want to call that person, for a home health company. And it was full time, and it was on call and weekends, and that's the one I talked about that they never said specifically. Like every other weekend or one weekend a month or nothing like that was stated for sure. I'm still tempted to fill that application in if it's there when I go looking. Sadly, no bus here. Last year was very difficult with no car for months. Amazon is my friend. Well, that's the truth. That is the truth. But this is just to go to. I got the missing chair bolt in today's mail. Yay! It's just I'm like I'm trying to put this all together, and I'm like, there's no way I can do this, and there's no jobs out there that are in the field I want to work. So eventually, I'm gonna have to either just start applying for jobs I know I won't take, or well, you get the idea. Yeah, I think I did that in the wrong stitch because those three are loopy. The other two, well, that one's not loopy. That one's a little loopy. The rest of them are loopy. I don't know what I did. Oh well, let's see here. So I have to go in the top of the first three, I mean of the three. Excuse me, I can't see what I'm doing. So not that stitch, but this stitch. Come here, you little stinker. That one. Oh, don't. do this to me. Come on. And it's just pulled on the other side and it made it even tighter. And oh my gosh, I think I might have it. Hi, Venus. Okay. Take my glasses back down before they fall. I had to go back to the little black one because my elbow was so sore, but I couldn't stand wearing I couldn't wear the elbow brace because I had so many pimples in my inside of my elbow, and then this one I scratched it and it became this big huge knot. I took the white head off and it became this big huge knot. It's finally healing. This one's the vampire. The vampires had to take blood this morning, my doctor's appointment. And then I've got a blister right here, which is just under the mark of where the edge of the brace goes. So I'm letting it, I don't know, I'm letting it work. I noticed that the days are getting shorter. Yes, they are. So I've been wearing this one instead of the other gray one that I have for this wrist. Anyhow, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know what I'm going to do. Hey, that pulled that straighter now. Venus, are you going to sit on the printer? There you go. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I actually thought about going down to my bank and I'm applying for a part-time teller. I don't know if that would work because they usually tell you to go online. Maybe I'll call them tomorrow. Because it doesn't say which bank or which location, I mean, for the bank. And you know, I don't want to have to ride the bus all the time. If I could work the one down the hill from me, that would be a blessing in disguise. Oh, but it's too tight. I don't know why that went too tight, but it did. Maybe it was just too tight on my finger. No, that's the stitch is too tight. I have to go back and fix it. It was like 80 degrees today. It was 90. I was 80 degrees yesterday. No, it was 80 degrees today. I think it was 92 on Saturday. Might as well ask, yeah. Still hot during the days, but definitely getting cooler at night. Yep, I know. Uh, oh my gosh. Hi, Venus. Hi, Venus. Be careful. Boy, you almost did it, Missy. You almost knocked everything down on the floor. We'll have a few warm days this week, then looking seasonable. Hi, Venus. They all said hi, baby girl. They all said hi. Gal said hi. Yeah, I think I might call. I think I might do that. Venus, what are you doing now? Would you stop? Would you stop playing with mom's stuff again? Goofy. Oh, now it's all confused again. There we go. Ugh. I came home. I came home from my training job today, and I said, these shoes and these clothes have got to be taken off. I have missed the entire summer of wearing fun summer clothes. Oh, don't get me wrong, I wore some out of the apartment a few times on the weekends, of course, you know, but I'm just like, I've been sitting in my apartment in my work clothes. I've been doing dishes in my work clothes, and I'm like, this is ending today. Come home and change into some fun summer clothes, and well, I can't anymore till it's too cold outside and too hot inside. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. Too cold outside and too cold inside. Well, it better not be cold inside. They'll switch over to the heat eventually, which is its own issues, and I'm not going into this building and its problems. My suggestion would be to do as much research as you can. Yep. And then all I can do after that is hope for one of the two jobs that I really want. Sorry, I'm working on a knot. Still warm here, but cooling off at night. Yep. Come on. Okay. I got it. Uh-oh, I lost a stitch too. I'll just redo that. Ouch. Oh, that elbow has never hurt before. Not like that. I'm used to this one hurting, not this one. This one I keep running. Now, yesterday, I uh, I was walking through the doors, and don't you hate it when you are all alone and your back itches? Oh, I do hate that. I was walking through one of the door frames in my place, and I was like, I swear I was walking straight, but I must have tipped a little bit when I was picking up probably the right leg or the left leg. I'm not sure which. Well, no, it had to have been the right leg because I whacked my elbow on the door frame. That's what the back scratchers are for. Whacked my elbow on the door frame, and I told my friend, I said, "Dang door frame! It just moved over and whacked my elbow." We laughed. Yes, I was making a funny. We laughed. The back scratcher. Suzanne, I have three of them. The back scratcher is on a metal extendable piece like an antenna and is shaped like a hand. Ooh, I like that one. Mine is shaped like a hand, but it's just a piece of plastic. But you've got my one spot. I have one little spot, upper shoulders, between my shoulders, that will just start itching. And there's nothing there, but it feels like there is. Ow. Ow. Weird. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, just had something pop into my head that I hadn't gotten solved. Nope, that one, this one. All right, where is December? No, not November, December. Got that one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's when that is. Okay. I thought there was another. There should be another. I don't see it. Okay, so solve one problem. I do own one of those. Mine's red. I wish I had one like that. Oh, excuse me. Um, okay, where am I at? Okay, one. I'm coming up to the part where I have to do the decrease, so I'm making sure I'm doing things right. No, try again. Okay, so it would be right there and right there and right there gets another two. Fix that. Really, Tummy? Never know I fed you 2 hours ago, huh? Oh well, I get a snack when I get done. Excuse me. Besides the skeleton hand one, the other two are made with bamboo with the scratching at different curved angles. Ate 2 hours ago. Must be treat time. Yep, it's time. I'm going to have uh, um, I'm going to cut a kiwi in half, and I'm going to spoon out the insides. Num num num. And along with that, I have to have celery and or spinach. I might do both. A little bit of both here. A little bit, a bite of this here, a bite of that there. Num num num. And if I'm still hungry, I might do a banana and some celery, or banana and peanut butter, which I'm not supposed to be eating the peanut butter. That's one of the no-nos. That and the almonds and the pecans. Food has entered the chat. Healthy treats, good. Food has entered the chat. Food has already been a part of the conversation anyway. It's what happens when you find out how much you weigh, and it's way more than you weighed the last time. And it's because I've added the fats back into my diet, and I'm not supposed to be eating so much of them because when I made the banana bread cookies, those had to have uh, uh, well, I did vegan butter, but you get the idea. They had to have butter, vegan butter. So I buy the one that's made with olive oil. Um, I'm guilty of that. um, and then the almonds, and then the pecans, and the pistachios when I have pistachios. And that right there just blows my weight up because of the carbs as well as the fats, because the fats get stored in places they're not supposed to be stored. And then that adds to my weight. And then the carbs, because I'm overeating on the carbs when I'm eating all these fats. And some of these are healthy carbs and some of these are unhealthy carbs. Like the flour, that's an unhealthy carb. The fruit is a healthy carb. So anyway, yes, I need to adjust my eating again, but it's going to be a couple, 2, 3 weeks easy because I have 2 bags of nuts in my kitchen right now. And I tried not to eat too many of them today. Oh, and I have popcorn every day at work for lunch, for snack, so not for lunch, for snack. Although I didn't eat much of it today at work as I thought I would, but I tried to keep busy today too, instead of sitting there wishing I had something to do. It's like, well, I need to get that done, so I'll do that first. So I got that done, and then it was time. Well, my lady came and we talked over what I needed to do. And I went, oops, I forgot about that. I was supposed to do something about interviews. Something about interviews. I was supposed to do like a class on interviews or something. And I forgot about that. I was so focused on the other, which I didn't even get that finished. So, okay, now I can't go anywhere because I have a knot that I can't see well enough with my glasses on. It would be nice that carbs have the opposite effect. It would be. Uh, I can't go anywhere. I have this knot. I can't see it well enough. There's a nice thing I can make it slide. Well, I just ran out of the ability to slide. I ran into another problem deeper down. I've got a nest in my fingers, a nest of yarn. It's not a nest I want to have, it's a mess. Okay. Ugh. All right, where am I? Oh, almost lost my stitch. There we go. And almost to the spot where I have to do the decreases. Sounds like you're overwhelmed. And underwhelmed at the same time. Oh no, I mean, I have been like hitting my head against a brick wall. Try, you have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. Okay, look for jobs. There are no jobs. There are no jobs in the area I want to go into. And there are no jobs in the area that I want to go into. Okay, if there are jobs in the area I want to go into, they're full time and even beyond full time. If they're um, and that's occasionally I can find something. It's like, oh, well, I do that. Oh, full time. Never mind. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to actually be? Whoops, that was only supposed to be one stitch. Am I actually supposed to be applying for these jobs that I probably won't be offered? And I probably won't accept if I am offered because I don't want to work full time because I really can't work full time because we're talking me having to put way more hours in a week into getting ready, waiting for the bus, being at work, waiting for the bus, getting ready at night. I just, I, 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 I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I've been trying to figure this out, and I'm just like, you know what? If one of the two jobs that I want does not come through, I may just have to say, okay, What do you want me to do next? Because I don't think I'm going to find the type of job I want with part-time hours. I mean, there's a few out there, but most of them say full-time. They don't say negotiable. Kind of, if you're dealing with government-funded programs, you may just need to put in applications where you know you won't be hired. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking too. I know I've known people who did it to get around the rules. Yeah. Well, um it's not like I get unemployment. I can't get unemployment. Excuse me, I was a little thirsty there. See, you're thinking along the same line that my brain's been going, and I said, am I supposed to do this? And she says, well, she says, you might want to talk to them first and see if they'd be willing to work with you. And I'm like, I mean, I put the application in or not? And I mean, somebody who only wants to work part-time, if there's by any stretch of the imagination that I'm the only uh, applicant, and believe me, I know that's not real because I've seen a few jobs back when I wasn't ready to apply. I wasn't ready. I'm still really not ready, but that's beside the point. I don't know. But it's like, how do you tell somebody when you're applying for a job and you're at an interview, how do you tell them, oh, well, I'm on strong enough pain meds that sometimes they just knock me out, put me to sleep. Okay, you can't be in the kitchen, you can't run a cash register, you can't cut meat like I would anyway. Um, you know, it's like being a part-time teller. Well, I can't stand all day long. I can't stand the whole time I'm here, you know. And if I walk down, if I have to ride the bus, I have to ride the bus, but I really don't want to ride the bus for 2.5 blocks. $3.60 for 2.5 blocks. Um, I just if I walk down, I'm going to take my upright walker. Do they have a place where I can store my upright walker while I'm working? I can use my cane to walk around inside. I am told by able-bodied people it can be hard to even get to the interview stage. Yeah, exactly. Still hunting for the perfect yarn for knit waistcoat. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out if I need to save up money for a new mattress because I think it may be part of my problem, part of why I have a hard time sleeping. Oh, along with the fact that I'm sleeping at the wrong time of the day, or I'm expected to be asleep at the wrong time of the day. Looking pretty good. So did I do that right? Yes, I did. Did I do that one right? Yes, I did. I need to move this up so I can remember where the right. I'm way too fussy for the perfect yarn. I know. I am too. I found this beautiful pattern and I was reading it the other day and I was like, oh my God, I know what I should use. And I looked through everything out here behind me. I didn't look in the box. I have a box with some yarn in it. I feel they're over there or over here. I don't remember. And well, I can't find the one I want. I'm like, I might have to go to the storage unit. So, because I think the yarn I'm looking for is in the storage unit. I don't think I gave it away. I think I still have it. Yes, that may be it. It's harder to sleep well on a bad mattress. It's 20 years old. Hi. You wake up? Did you wake up? Don't give me that look. Well, I made it. Looky that. It's a minute until, actually, it's almost 8 o'clock. So, thank you all for being here. I'm sorry that I just kept rambling on, but at least my brain stayed away from subjects I'm not supposed to talk about tonight. So, anyway, hugs, kisses, be safe. I hope to be back next Monday. Bye.